to News from My Apartment, Weekend Edition, the only news in my apartment. When Trump signed an executive order for religious liberty on Thursday, which will ultimately ease religious institutions' ability to participate in politics, Trump shook hands with a nun, as the Freedom Caucus shook hands with their own flaccid gray I can say that with comfort, knowing that there are no women at all in the Freedom Caucus. Except for, Jody Heiss. That's amazing. That is a man. That's a man. Quite frankly, religious people were already involved in politics to a fearful degree. Everyone was worried about a religious zealot being elected to office, but the evangelicals elected Trump. It's almost comforting to know they're as craven as the worst reality show producers. Well, exactly as craven, if you think about it. Luckily, both sides are panning the law, including the Conservative Heritage Foundation, who called the order woefully inadequate. They were really expecting more of an Egypt-Jew situation, but with megachurches instead of pyramids, and Mexicans instead of Jews. Some Jews. Paul Ryan and House Republicans celebrated a victory recently. With a narrow majority, the AHCA passed the House and moves on to the Senate. Before the vote, Republicans held a pep rally for the Yays. Members heard the Rocky theme song as they arrived, and Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy put an image of George S. Patton on the screen and read inspirational quotes. According to The Hill, members also heard Taking Care of Business, and according to AP, they also recited a prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance. You know, a fun party. Later on, Jason Chaffetz was wheeled in on a scooter, and at no point have I told a lie in this report. Really. Republicans passed the bill with incredible speed. In fact, many of the revelers at the GOP's Evil White People Gala refused to answer questions about the bill, including whether or not they had even read it. I'm waiting for 2009 Paul Ryan to bust through a wall like a prom night chaperone. Look at what 2009 Paul Ryan had to say about Obamacare.
I don't think we should pass bills that we haven't read, that we don't know what they cost. I mean, let's get everybody insured. Let's get everybody insured who has pre-existing condition. And if you rush this thing through before anybody even knows what it is, that's not good democracy. That's not doing our work for our constituents.
Apparently, the AHCA also contains language that can consider things like domestic violence and rape pre-existing conditions, meaning you can be sexually assaulted and denied future coverage based on the idea that you could be more likely to be sexually assaulted. Lump postpartum depression in there with C-sections, and you've got what we're calling the She Was Asking For It Amendment.
Nobody has more respect for women than I do. Nobody. Nobody has more respect.
Please, everybody.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusherman.